portal, and boom, they're out in Empires. Funny thing is, I noticed in a few videos that they were saying 15 members went through. Though, like I said, if you pay attention to the sequence, only 13 are present. I don't know if they're counting Gemini Tay in that number. I mean, it's possible, but I severely doubt it. Um, so let's go through the list. Let's see if I can remember all of them without something in front of me telling me. So we got Corrales, Exuma, Cub Fan, Tango, Impulse, Pearl, False, Cleo, Ijevin, Joe. I don't know if I said that already. Joe, three more. Three more. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? Oh, Good Times with Scar, which actually is Good Time with Scar. So two more. Two more. Who am I forgetting? I should have this written down in front of me. I should pull up the other thing while this is loading. Let's see if I can. Two more. Two more. Who am I missing? I can't. I need to have it written down in front of me. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Grian and Doc M. That's who I'm forgetting. Green and Doc M. So that's the 13 that we know for a fact went through the portal. Um, I saw something the other day where B-Dubs is apparently also on Empires, but due to schedule conflicts, which I find just absolutely weird, he couldn't be there for the actual recording of going through the portal. So technically, as far as the lore is concerned, B-Dubs should still be on Hermitcraft. He should not be on Empires. Um, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the lore there. Like, how did he manage to get through the portal? The simplest explanation I have for that is that he was late. He managed to go through the portal before it snapped closed, and that's how he ended up over there. Um, I did state in somebody's Discord. Oh, now we go through that. That just seems out of character for B Dubs, seeing as he always has a clock. So I don't like the explanation that he just showed up late. That just seems kind of lame. On top of that, Gemini Tay. So if they're doing alternate universe stuff, Gemini Tay's explanation comes off more as she's just driving between cities and LARPing rather than she's physically going to another alternate dimension. Uh, I thought hers was kind of weak sauce. Don't get me wrong, I love Gemini Tay. I love her videos. It's just when she added her portion of the lore to it, it didn't set right with me. It was like that's you got to give us a little more than just something that sounds like you went to a different city. This is not. I don't know why this isn't loading. And now it's not coming back up on screen. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm really curious what you guys think. How's the lore striking you so far? Like, it's really interesting to me. Like, I really get into lore stuff. Like some of the big lores that I know. I know a lot of people are big into Lord of the Rings, and I mentioned that one because my little brother's constantly talking to me about how messed up uh, the Rings of Power is. Like he hasn't he can't stand it. Basically, it's terrible to him. Me, on the other hand, I'm a big World of Warcraft lore fan. I stopped playing the game a few years ago because I was tired of Blizzard's stuff that they do. Like they just keep destroying their own games. But yeah, I really love the lore behind World of Warcraft. Um, I'm I had been really enjoying the stuff going on in the Marvel movies, the MCU, until recently. I'm one of those that's on the bandwagon of it's now the MCU with all the female characters that they're been promoting and all the sequences that make out women to be better than men. Like I'm not a big fan of that. That just I don't know why they gotta say that they're better. It just seems ridiculous. Even on some notes, I really think that even saying that they're equal is not really something that should be said. So I'm not a big fan of that. I'm really tired of how woke the MCU is becoming. In fact, like my little brother pointed this out, even with Doctor Strange, it's not Doctor Strange that ends up saving the day, it's a little girl. A little girl that doesn't even really know how to control her powers. She's the one that effectively saves the day, not the main character. In fact, that's a character I don't even know anything about. And then he pointed out to me that in the Ant-Man Quantumania trailer, Cassie just suddenly has her suit. I don't know anything about that character in the comics. So, yeah, that's kind of like whoop-de-doo. I don't know her. I don't know the Young Avengers. And why are you guys like feeding us nothing but female characters right now? This is kind of getting ridiculous. Some of them I do think were important enough that we needed them. Some of them I'm just like, I don't even know who this is. Like, I don't know anything about Cassidy. Really, the only one I know anything about is Miss Marvel. And they really changed Miss Marvel. I'm not a big fan of the changes they made to that character. Uh, and I wasn't really a fan of that particular series anyway. It just seemed like they were trying to push too many things on us. Like I didn't enjoy it. Moon Knight I really enjoyed. That was a good one. I really enjoyed Moon Knight. Loki I enjoyed. WandaVision was amazing. That was probably the best one of those. Falcon and the Winter Soldier I just couldn't. Like halfway through it, they just started killing it with all the race stuff. I was like, come on, I don't care about this. All I want to see is Sam pick up the shield and become the captain, the next Captain America. Like, this is unnecessary. She Hulk, She Hulk to me was weird. Um, I didn't like how they tried to make her out to be better than Bruce. Like that whole sequence of how she controls her anger. I was just like, really? That was something that was unnecessary. I don't know. She Hulk, I have mixed feelings about. Like, I thought it was all right, but the ending for the series was just like, wait, what? I mean, I get that this is another fourth wall breaking character, but the ending for the season one was just so bad. Like, even if they went with what they were originally doing until She Hulk breaks the fourth wall, I was just like, both of these endings make no sense. Like, there's no real conclusion here. It's just we get a sequence of nonsense. So I wasn't happy about that at all. And I may have to. Oh, It's back up. But yeah, the MCU I feel like is dying because of all the woke stuff. It's just becoming terrible to watch. I'm still curious about some of the movies coming up. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing with Wakanda Forever. We'll see how that goes. Quantumania does look good, but I just have this sinking feeling about Quantumania. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to be able to watch any of those movies anytime soon. I'll have to wait till they come out on Disney Plus and like watch them. Okay, is it going to load? I feel like we've been waiting far too long. I'm already at 11 minutes on stream and we're still not into the game. Hopefully Vault Hunters will run on my PC. I don't know if it will or not. I know some mod packs are just so full of stuff that they just barely run at times. Like SevTech. I was never able to play SevTech. It would kill my PC. Granted, that was also my older PC. It wasn't the one that I have sitting here now. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about right now because this is still loading. You know what? I'm going to let that go for a second. And I just realized that I do not have any water in my water bottle, and my throat's already getting a little bit crackly. So I definitely need some water. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. Hopefully by the time I get back, it will have loaded up and we'll be inside a Minecraft world. So I'll be right back. Alright, wow, this still hasn't loaded. I got some water. In fact, I'm going to take another sip real quick. Sorry if you can hear me swallowing. There's nothing I can do about that. Uh, Chatted a little bit with my dad. He just took off. I really need all this YouTube and Twitch stuff to, like, take off for me. Man, I can't believe this hasn't loaded yet. Holy cow. Like, honestly, I wish Iskal would pop up in chat and be like, what's going on? Why is it not loading? Because this is ridiculous. In fact, I'm going to jump over. I don't have Iskal's Discord. I don't remember if it's free or not. I think I was on his Discord a while back, but it may be attached to his. Wait, where did I post that? It may be attached to his Patreon, because I was a patron. I was a patron of his years ago. That may have been why I had access to his Discord. I don't know. Either that or it was because I was subbed to him on Twitch. Yeah, this is awesome. I may go make a pot of coffee, drink the entire pot, run to Walmart because I'm almost out of. No, I am out of pumpkin spice creamer, and maybe we'll be in a world by the time I come back. I mean, geez, this is ridiculous. Do 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 do. Doobie doobie doo. Go on vacation. Beware the penguins. Yep, yep. I want to try and give this as much of a chance as possible to load. I don't know why it's not loading. The only thing I could think of is we probably should have updated all the mods. I mean, it does say that this is a beta version of Vault Hunters, so I don't know. Maybe I've got to get something special from Iskal, but a lowly streamer like myself and YouTuber like myself, I doubt he's going to give me time of day. I'll give it another 5 minutes, see if it loads. Because we're at 25 minutes live now, so this is kind of frustrating. Alright, I sent out a plea for help because I don't know why it's not loading. Yeah, okay. We're like 30 minutes of waiting now. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream there and try to figure this out and see if I can actually get into a world. I'm a little bit disappointed, but it is what it is. I don't know why. Now it says 94. What the heck? It said 100%. Why does it suddenly say 94? That makes no sense. Wow. Yeah, close the program. Thank you. I don't have a screen for that. I need to make a screen for that. Yeah, maybe. Let's just go ahead and do this. Um, I gotta pull this up. Then I gotta pull this up. And then one of these. Let's see here. Should be that one. Let me see here. That should be. Nope. I don't have any other screens open. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and do this because I kind of need this screen. I don't think I'm going to get any help anytime soon on that. So yeah, instead of worrying about that, we're just going to come over here and do this real quick because I do need more screens. I am aware of that. We're just going to quickly throw one together. I think I'm using 28. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, I got that spelled right. Okay. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna drop this. We're gonna say like right about there. It'll work. Copy that. Bring it over here. Make a new layer. Paste. Boom. Boom. I think I misspelled that, but okay. Let me double check. Yeah, I think I misspelled it. No, I spelled it right. That's weird. I could have sworn I did it wrong. Okay. So now if we come over here and we're just going to grab this one, go here. Rename that transform. We're going to stretch to screen. Well, that doesn't look right. Heh. What? What is happening? Hang on, what happens if I close this? Whoa. What? What is happening here? Hang on. You have fun with the stream, yay. We're having major issues. What? Okay. So I did something funky with the chroma keys on that one. I don't know what I could have done. Yeah, okay, hang on. Let's see here. Maybe I just had the wrong version of Vault Hunters. Maybe that was the issue. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let's bring this up. Let's try this again. Okay, so we got it loading up now. This could take a few minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take 30 minutes like previous. I wanted to get in there, start a world, hopefully beat the Ender Dragon today, and start running vaults. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that far, though. We'll see. What if I got the screen up as? Because that's still loading. Yep, that's fine. Technical issues. Yep. That's fine with me. I promise I'll bring that down if we manage to get into a world. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see. Oh, things are happening. It's going a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think I just had the wrong version of Vault Hunters. Okay, is the screen going to come up? Is it going to come up? So I'm on the Mojang Studios screen. I'm waiting for it to drop me into the game so I can hit single player and create a world and all that jazz. Right now we're frozen. Okay, okay, that's better. We're getting somewhere. Let's delete that. Okay, and we're waiting again. All right, hang on, let me do this. Let's bring this back up. Give it a second and check. Yep, okay, let's do this again. Vault Hunters, first run. Let's create a new world. Let's see if this is quicker. If this doesn't get any quicker, then maybe I'll post this video to YouTube and hopefully, um, get some feedback from Iscal. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking all that happened was I had the wrong version of Vault Hunters. All right, so you know it's a lot easier to talk when you got something to talk about or you got people to interact with. Just trying to come up with random things to say is A little bit difficult. I've got no problem talking. Get me talking about the right subject and I won't shut up. Like, especially what's going on with the Hermitcraft Empire's lore stuff, that is really interesting to me. Especially considering there's some shenanigans going on, I feel. Um, I mean, if you look at the title of the stream, it says Through the Rift. That is something I've been doing for a while. It's been something I have done for months now. And False Symmetry's video the other day was titled Through the Rift. Not to mention Gemini Tay, like I had said months ago, that Gemini Tay has the ability to just pop in and out of worlds. In her video, even though, she comes across more as saying that she's going from one city to another, uh, she said basically what I had said over 4 months ago. Now, on top of that, I just said 4 months ago, when I asked Jevon about how long they had been planning it, he said 4 months. And the gears in my head just started turning. I was like, now, wait a minute. Everything I have done since about July has been about a multiverse, which, multiverse things are becoming kind of normal with the Marvel things going on. Um, but it just seemed like all of a sudden, like they're doing that, and the time frame fits with everything that I've been doing. And I was like, now wait a minute, are they doing this? Is this an idea that they started, or is this an idea that I gave them, or is there some kind of mesh going on that I'm not aware of? Because I don't have any contact with any of them. They don't directly communicate anything to me, so I have no idea if there's some kind of connection there or not. Um, I'm going on the premise that there is not a connection, so uh, hopefully this loads. Anyway, I'm going on the premise that there is no connection. Clearly, with them shutting off the rift, I have not. My rift is still very much open. So why theirs is closed, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. And then there's I mean, even with that like very short video where I changed the note to be all jumbled for Grian to get, like, I don't think that's gonna fit in or come into play anytime soon. I even said in my previous video that most likely I have no effect on them, but they do have an effect on me. So that is a little bit of a fourth wall break there, where I'm just kind of flat out saying, "Hey, I don't affect these guys, but they can affect my story in some way." Which is something I need to pull away from. I need to get my own story separated from the Hermitcraft and Empire's crew. I should never have like involved them in it because again, I am not part of them. But it is something that, I felt like it made sense to do that. Whether or not anything ever comes of that, to be perfectly honest, I doubt it. But we'll see. You never know. Yeah, this is not gonna load up for me. It's not gonna work. Well, that's annoying. Iscal, where are you? I need some info. Why is your mod pack not loading for me? Dadgummit. Well, I thought we were going to play some Vault Hunters. I guess not. Oh, well, we're going to load. Or we got to generate a world. Yes, no, maybe. All right, let's continue talking about the lore stuff then. So, some things I want to point out. Like we said, B-Dubs is apparently one of those that went through the portal. That leaves Iskal, Stress, Ren. Oop, we got activity. Ren the dog, Hypno, Etho, XB Crafted, the Hermitcraft version of Jim. Well, no, Jim can bounce between worlds, so no, she's not. She's not over there on Hermitcraft. She can just bounce between. Um, ZF. I think that's it. So we got those people still on Hermitcraft. Now with Vault Hunters SMP getting ready to start up Saturday, I severely doubt Iskal and Stress are going to have anything to do with the storyline. For one, I don't feel like that's Iskal's thing. I don't get the sense that that's Stress Monster's thing either. So I doubt they're going to have any role in that. Rendog, I'm not sure about. I'm under the impression that Rendog is going to be part of the Vault Hunters SMP, mostly because, him and Iskal are like good friends and everything. So I see Rendog being part of that instead of the story. I mean, his own story already came to a close, and I imagine he's probably wanting a break from trying to tell a story. I need a sip of water. Now, ZF ZF doesn't really tell stories. He doesn't do big overarching stories. So I feel like that's not his thing. And if anybody is going to take a break during the story arc, like take a vacation, I feel like that's probably going to be ZF. Like I imagine him going and just taking a small vacation while the story arc is going on, while Vault Hunters SMP is going on. XB made it pretty clear that he's staying on Hermitcraft. Like he's got the run of the server for the time being. Now, Beef, it has been bouncing between doing his card game on Hermitcraft, doing his Ablocalypse series or server, whatever you want to call that, and doing Pixelmon. So I severely doubt Beef's going to have anything to do with it. So that leaves us with either Hypno or Etho being that mysterious 15th member that goes over to the Empire's server. Um, I don't know if that's going to hold true. Right now, there's no indication, but I mean, just thinking about it, like I said, with all those characters. Oh, and well, players, not characters. I skipped to Wells Knight and Mumbo. So Mumbo is back. Um, he has not made an appearance on the Hermitcraft server yet. So I don't know what's going on with him. I get the sneaky suspicion that he's going to be working on his vault offline, not making videos, though he may be making redstone tutorial videos again. I don't know if that's going to hold true. Wells Knight to me just seems like he's done. Uh, and I've said this in a couple of things. Like he was barely there in season 7. He was barely there in season 8, and in season 9 he played for a whopping month and a half. So I get the sneaky suspicion that Wells Knight is just done with Hermitcraft. Like he's done with it. I don't know if that's going to hold true or not. They may come back, they may not. I don't know. So yeah, that leaves us with Hypno and Etho as as potentially one of the 15 hermits that came across. Again, I don't know if they're counting Jim as one of those 15. If they're counting Jim as one of those 15, then that means B-Dubs was the 15th person. If they're not counting Jim, then it's either Etho or Hypno. I don't know what their plan is for that. Again, I have no contact directly with them and no context for saying that it's either one of those. It's just logically speaking, they're the two that make the most sense. So yeah, it's gotta be one of those two. And I'm very interested to see exactly what B Dub's story is going to be as far as him coming through the rift. Because for all intensive purposes, they met at 8 o'clock BST. They went through the rift. They got scattered across the world, and then the rift snapped close. Um, so the idea that B Dubs is somehow magically over on Empires literally makes zero sense. Technically, he should be one of those among the members that are still on the Hermitcraft server. So I don't know how they're going to do that lore wise. I mean, they've already established that 15 members came through the portal. Realistically, only 13 members went through the portal, so I don't know what they're going to do there. It seems like a continuity error on their part, and it's a very obvious error. Well, I say obvious. It's obvious to me. I don't know how many other people caught on to that. I do remember, I'm pretty sure both Impulse and Pearl were saying that 15 members came through. There was one other person that kept saying that, and I don't remember who that was. I think among the hermits, the only point of view I have not watched is Joe Hill's. He's the only he's the only hermit that I have not watched the point of view for that. As far as the Empire's side, God, it's easier for me to name the ones that I have watched. I have watched Jim, which I'm not sure if you can count her as either Empire or Hermit. Either or, I've watched Jim's point of view, I watched Shovel's point of view, and I watched Mythical Sausage's point of view. I have yet to watch Smallish Bean's point of view. I have yet to watch Scotty? Is it Scott or Scotty? I think it's just Scott. I have yet to watch Scott's point of view. I have not watched Orion Sound's point of view. I have not seen Catherine's point of view yet. Oh, LD Shadow Lady. I watched her point of view. Um, I don't remember if I watched Flip's point of view. I think I did, but I'm not going to say that I did. So let's count him as I haven't watched. I, I honestly don't remember if I watched his. There was just too many videos coming out all at once. I had to take a break from them because a few of them were quite long. Like Docs is usually an hour long. And even at that, I don't know all of the Empire's crew like I do the Hermits. Um, Joey. I have not watched Joey's point of view, and I don't think I will. Orion Sound's point of view I may end up watching. I don't even know if it's out yet. I really don't know if it's even out yet. It might be out now, it may not be. Okay, so fractured symmetry, which is what I'm referring to as false symmetry on the Empire server, actually hightailed it out of there. So there's not going to be anything to watch from that perspective. Um, and I've got to give props to False. That is a simplistic way of her not having to deal with two characters at once. That is a very simple lore based reason for why false and fractured symmetry do not meet. And I love it. It's great. It's perfect. It simplifies things on her end. Um, and it doesn't actually break the lore. It's like she got scared of the rift and ran off. That is completely in line with that character. If anybody hasn't noticed, fractured symmetry has been displaying signs of basically being a scaredy cat. Like she's not as brave as her hermitcraft counterpart. So that is fully in character for her to like flee and run away from it. So I have no problem with that. Oh yeah, another lore-breaking thing is Pearl's costume change. Honestly, so the lore for her costume change is that the Rift just did it. Like Impulse's beard, it just going through the rift just removed his beard. Going through the rift just changed Pearl's outfit. Um, that seems that seems very weak. It's very terrible in my opinion. I got a feeling what happened is that Pearl just forgot to put on her other skin and still had the the goddess skin on. So it wasn't really done on purpose. It was just an accident. And to quickly cover it up, she's just like, oh, the portal changed my clothes. And for Impulse, oh, the portal shaved my beard off. That's something I feel like they should have had set up before the Hermits got on. Like, Impulse should have had his beard over on Empires already. Um, yeah, that seems like a little bit of a failure on setup there. So yeah, the lore that they got there is a little bit weak. Though I'm interested to see like how they managed to get the rift back up and running and get back over to Hermitcraft and see exactly how long it's going to take and all that because you know the Hermits are just getting started. They're going to build I don't know what, but they're going to build some infrastructure over there. It sounds like they're going to help out the Empire's members with some of their infrastructure. And I specifically mean like farms and everything so that they can do stuff a little bit quicker, which is hilarious to me because it almost feels like the Empire's crew has built a lot more than the Hermitcraft crew in some ways. In some ways, maybe not. Like I definitely feel like Smallish Beans has built way more than any one of the Hermits. Maybe Flip as well, because Flip is a crazy builder. Like I don't know if you guys pay attention to Flip's videos. Flip he builds probably 5 times as much as anybody else in one video. It is crazy to me just how much he's able to build within a single episode. But then again, he mostly just focuses on building. He doesn't try to entertain or uh, well, that's not exactly right, but he primarily focuses on him building. Like there's not as many like talkie sections in his videos. It's mostly a lot of building. Here's a little bit of talking. Here's a lot of building. Here's a little bit of talking. A lot of building, and so on. Like it is just crazy to me how much he gets done in a single episode. Maybe even Smallish Beans, but I don't follow Smallish Beans that much. Like I haven't watched a whole lot of his stuff. All right, we're still not loading. This is getting annoying. All right. Well, I'm just gonna call it there. We've spent an hour trying to get into this. I really wanted to jump into some Vault Hunters, but we're an hour in. I still haven't been able to get into the game. So I think I'm gonna cut the stream short there and hopefully look into that a little bit. Maybe get in contact with Iskal. Hopefully, I doubt he's gonna give me time of day, but this is ridiculous. Like I can't even get the game going. Or more correctly, get a world started. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go if I can get out of the screen and hopefully reach out to Escal and see if he can help me out with this because this is not loading at all. if I can get out of the screen. Like, it is lagging my computer out completely. Well, there goes my idea for streaming for the day. I thought we'd get on there, do some streaming, maybe get some progress made towards actually running a vault, but I can't even get into the world, so... Well, this sucks. I'm just kind of stuck here now. Yep, we're just stuck here. I'm trying to think of the other Empire's members. Like, I know Catherine has a video out. I haven't watched that one yet. Who am I missing? Okay, so we got False. She ran off. She's not going to have any crossover stuff. Good for her. That actually makes sense. Gemini Tay. I watched her point of view. I don't know if I said that. We got Mythical Sausage. I'm pretty sure I watched his. Flip. I'm uncertain if I watched his or not. I think I did, but we're just going to say that I didn't for now. LD Shadow Lady. I watched hers. I think she's hilarious, and people don't really catch on to her wit. Um, Orion Sound. Ooh, excuse me. Orion Sound. Uh, if he's got a video out, I haven't seen it, but I don't think he's got one out yet. Solidarity, I watched his. It's great. Pixel Riffs, I have not watched. Yes, actually, I have watched Pixel Riffs' point of view. Scott, I haven't watched his point of view. Joey, I haven't watched his point of view. Smallish Beans, I haven't watched. Who am I missing? There's two more. Shovel. I've watched Shovels. I love Shovel. She's amazing. Uh, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, I can't think of who I'm missing. Who else? Who else? Who else? You guys are going to kill me in the comments section of this because I can't remember everybody. Okay, somebody else. I can't think of who I'm missing. So I couldn't tell you if I watched their video or not. And the only reason I'm bringing this back up is we're stuck on this screen. I can't get out of it right now. So until I can get out of this, I can't actually end the stream. But yeah, God, who am I missing? Scott, Joey, Solidarity, Smallish Beans, Fwip, Mythical Sausage, False Jim, Catherine, LD Shadow Lady, Pixel Riffs, Orion Sound, and okay, who am I missing, chat? Who did I forget? Oh my gosh, who am I forgetting? You know what? I can't think of it. I know I'm missing somebody, but I have no idea who. Yeah, close the dang program. Okay, so let's bring this back up. We're having technical issues. I can't get this game to load, which sucks. Nothing I can do about it though, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream today. I'm sorry that we couldn't get into game and try out Vault Hunters. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream there. Hopefully, I can figure this out, get a world actually loaded up, and we can stream some Vault Hunters at some point. As of right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So yeah, I will see you guys around. It's been over an hour. I don't feel like trying to work on this anymore. That's just going to make for boring content mostly. So I'll try and figure this out, and maybe some other day we'll stream Vault Hunters. Yeah. So you guys take care of yourself. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the ongoing storyline between Hermitcraft and Empires, and I'll try my best to get this working. See ya.